I got a few of my guys in here, and we'll go ahead and get the stream started. And there we are, Dave Hansen. How are you, man? Hello, hello, hello. And with that, we're going to go ahead and begin this stream. So, starting off, guys, today we're going to be playing War Dragons. It is a sponsor for our stream. We're actually very excited about it. It is a real-time strategy game. We've been asked to play it, review it, take the week to just kind of get to know it. And I'm going to pretty much just give you guys my first impressions, my first thoughts on the game. That's pretty much the whole point of it. They've got a new mode in that we're unfortunately not going to be able to play because I don't have a high enough level account, which is cool that they really have that kind of length to the longevity of the game. Other games that we play, it'd be nice if there were longevity rewards, you know, or things for their players. So today's goals, I'm just going to go through it. We're going to do some leveling up. We're going to go through and attack some enemy dragons and bases and whatnot. And if you guys want, if you've got the game or if you've been playing it along with me, we can actually do co-op in this game, so if anybody wants to join my guild and fly around, we'll do some of that too. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of the basics of this game. It is a real-time strategy, 3D graphics. You've got kind of collection of dragons that you can play around with. There's over 150 plus dragons that you can collect and evolve and do research on and crossbreed and all sorts of crazy things that you can do with your dragons. So that is kind of one of the big points of the game. Let's see here. Anyway, if you guys are curious about checking it out, where you can get it, especially like this weekend, I know that Mob Crush is doing a kind of a big push with War Dragons. So if you guys download War Dragons and if you guys are streamers as well and over on Mob Crush, you can win a whole bunch of prizes just by streaming the game for whatever length period of time you want to do. That's got nothing to do with what we're doing today, but it is just something they wanted me to mention. Alright, so back here into the chat, who we got here today? Dave Hansen says hi, and then Ultra Instinct Goku is here. What's up, dude? The True Xeno, hey buddy. And Illisix, what's up, man? He's saying, what's up? Anyway, so how many of you guys have actually played War Dragons yet? Like, I've been kind of playing around on and off the last couple of days. I know that I'm supposed to keep all of my artillery and everything else in kind of one area. Like any other real-time strategy game, you're going to be moving around from one area to the next, collecting resources, opening up more land, waiting for stuff to clear and be finished and to get worked on. Like right now, I got resources I can collect, so I'm going to grab some wood. Wood is good. Over on Twitch. Glad we're working on Twitch. It looks awesome. Hey, Matt. Matt's the best. How's it going, dude? We love Matt. And as I am seeing you guys, I don't have anything on the screen today just because of the stream. We're going to do... basically, if anybody wants to join the guild that I am running, if you guys want to join up and we can do some kind of co-op together, go ahead and join up the Grinders Cove. Find me in the game if you haven't, if you are actually playing it. Join it, and we can do co-op against some of these guys. So this is the co-op screen, or not the co-op, but this is the multiplayer screen, the multiplayer aspect of the game that I have access to. It's not the new version of Atlas. Atlas is actually a fully 3D world, where this is like a 2D map that you can expand and kind of explore and take on different groups. Whereas Atlas is actually a full-on RTS within the RTS, from what I've seen, online and whatnot. So this is basically, I'm just taking on different enemies, working up, trying to take down the fortress, the wall, if you will, and in doing so, you get prizes and all sorts of other goodies. So I'm going to show you guys some basic gameplay of the game. It's always fun. Hey, Anime Boy, what are you up to, man? And Alex, you haven't played it before, but looks interesting. Yeah, let me do a quick fly through real quick, man. All right, so this is one of my newer dragons. It's pretty cool. It's like a serpent dragon, almost like Shenron in a way. So turn that down just a smidge. I don't know how loud it is on your guys' end, but on mine it's pretty loud. Each dragon kind of does different things. Let's see. Like this right here kind of has an AoE effect. He can target up to 3 different enemies at once. And then he died. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more with him, but we're going to go ahead and go with one of our heavier hitters to get past that first set. So, different resources you'll need. It's actually hilarious. You'll need things like food to feed your hungry little dragons. And if you don't feed them, they will starve and then they die. And it's sad. No, actually, it was a joke I had when I was waiting for my count to come back from a mistake that happened earlier this week. I'm going to heal up. It's cool too, because a lot of different things in this game you can actually blow up, like little ships and stuff. You can blow those up. You want to try to take out as everything you pretty much get your hands on. The more damage you do, the better it's going to be in the long run. Right. Switch out, get a different dragon in here. And now our dragon died. Anyway, so yeah, that's a big chunk of the game right now. The newer versions with the new Atlas expansion, definitely there's more to it than just this. More immersive world. You can actually fly the dragon around a little bit more instead of being on the roller coaster. It's pretty cool. Over on Mob Crush, what's up, dude? Odin, how's it going, man? And Matt's here. He's over on YouTube. That's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and go again. Some of these guys are a little higher ranked than I've been getting used to. I actually managed to rank up pretty fast, which I was happy about. Not like I'm terribly ranked up, but we'll go again. Well, that little dragon doesn't seem to do much of anything, does he? That one does. Get another one of these little lightning shots to go. Take down the light tower there. Okay, I got one more shot left in me here. Let's go ahead and finish this one up. Sure my health is up high. And there we go. Okay, so we've officially gotten through one. Yay for me. Now we're going to go back. We're going to do a little more expanding on our own guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the graphics on it. Let's see. You're a high level now? Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not a high level. I think I'm at, like, what, 11 or 12? I'm not that high. I'm joking about that. It's a joke. Ascensions, burn it all! Yeah, that's a nice thing. It's the part of it that I do like is you can actually like all the little ships and the little villages and stuff that have nothing to do with the game. You have full rights to destroying them, and I think that's the greatest part. All right, let's see. And I've got some little reward floating around here somewhere. Yeah, who knows? So yeah, every time you complete one of the multiplayer ones, or you're attacking one of the other enemy bases. You can go ahead and collect little goodies. And I like that. I like real-time collections. Real-time goodie collection. No, I'm good. Thanks. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to upgrade a few things here, and then we'll go ahead and do some more attacking. Attacking. Cannot upgrade anything. Okay, lovely. Basically, that's what's going on with it. Alright, guys, so again, we're going to hit up the campaign here. What's going on over here in the stream, guys? Real-time goodie collections. Yep, that's right, Ibu. Real-time goodie collection hype. 100%, guys, 100%. So, yeah, it's kind of the pattern is you sit there, you need to invade and get into new land. Once you get new land, you can burn it. You got to burn it all. You got to burn away all the foliage because nobody wants the palm trees, nobody wants the the squirrels and the tree trunks, and nobody wants any of that stuff. So you got to burn it all. It takes several hours to burn it all away, and then once you've burned it all, then you get a whole bunch of empty ground that you can put stuff on. And we're gonna put something on it. We're gonna put anything new? No, nothing new. We're gonna put we'll put ourselves a cannon on there. Everybody loves cannons. We'll put another one on there too. 2 cannons. I know that the actual players of the game are like, oh, those are such crap items. Can't use those. Let's see. Kenny's here. Kenny? Really? Hey, Kenny. And also Basara. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for showing up and hanging out with us. Yeah, we'll wait for that because I'm not going to burn anything waiting for those to complete. We'll come back and then once you've completed a whole island and you've put things on it and set things up on it, and then you can go through and go to the next spot. There's a whole bunch of fog of war that you can sit there with your dragon, and apparently your dragon likes to go to an area and he'll swirl around that area for like 2 days, and then finally he'll clear up all the fog with his magical dragon powers. And from there you can start all over again, clear cut the land and then build on things like farms and stuff, because we all like farms and stuff. I've collected things. Excellent. There are also missions, in-game missions you can go through. Let's see here. I see. Okay, I was just checking something out on my stream. I was just confused. Alright, so we're in good shape there. Yeah, so anyways, there are also in-game missions that if you complete, you get these little golden dragon eggs. The dragon eggs allow you to come on over here to your... if you ever had a question as to where dragons come from, obviously they come from giant volcanoes. If you did not know that, you now do. And how do you make dragons? Why, like how any other creature is made in this world. You can either build them, or you can, which is more fun, you can breed them. Breeding dragons is certainly a fun thing. Now, if you guys need a little biology lesson, what happens when you take 2 dragons and you put them together? Well, you get 2 different kinds. You get different kinds of dragons. And that's what this game does. This is how you get your dragons, is through the process of breeding and upgrading and everything else. So we're going to go ahead and actually see if there's one that I haven't bred yet. Ah, right there. I want that one. Let's see. I'll try again. Try again. Try again. No, I don't want that one. Apparently I need to upgrade my incubator in order to actually do it, so... There we are. And we need lots of wood. So in order to upgrade our incubator, we would need lots of wood, which is again the pitfall of a RTS. There was a broken event, a reality, a while back. Was there? Yeah, I know that they do other events. You sacrifice unicorns to make dragons. Love it. IMI, you should play Duel Links sometime. Yeah, no, this is actually a sponsored stream today is what we're doing. So we're just kind of fiddling around here, fiddle farting, having a little bit of fun, seeing what we can do. We'll go on another mission and see what we might be able to accomplish. Let's go and attack a base that would actually be completely impossible for us to attack, and kind of insane. So if you guys look through here, there's a whole list of different bases you guys can take on, and depending on your skill set, they'll actually have some of them listed as kind of challenges. On the screen itself, it'll show you kind of what the base that you're going to attack has, the level of the fortifications for each piece, which is kind of cool. So you can sit there and go, well, I don't really want to take on anything difficult, or I want a challenge so I can get good training on my dragons, or however or whatnot you want. So this little dude, he needs to actually go out and earn his keep. So that's what we're going to go do. Now the nice thing is, if you do go and attack an enemy base and you are in co-op mode, instead of you having to go through only 3 dragons, you can also take on your friend. Your friend can anyway, your friend can also join you and help you take on said dragons. Now we're gonna go ahead and save this. This is the only thing that this dragon is good for that I've seen, is his special. It's actually quite handy, especially if you're going to get something a little bit lesser. Nate's getting his butt kicked. It's always fun. So, like in this case, if we were doing a co-op, I would have the opponent. So instead of me having to waste another one of my dragons, they would be right there to. Ooh, I can also catch the little forest on fire. Poor enemy forest. Sink them ships! They must all burn! Yeah, I knew when I came here we were going to get our butts kicked. This is really not going to... This is no big surprise. We tried. We gave it our all. There we go. Surprisingly, we survived. Yay for survivals. Okay. Anyways, guys, so this is going to be a quick shout-out for our sponsor today, War Dragons. Anyway, so in the shout-out here, we're going to go ahead and do... if you guys have not played this game, I encourage you guys to go ahead and download it. I know that on Mobcrush this weekend, if you play the game and you are a streamer and you stream on Mobcrush, you can get some prizes and goodies and rewards. They've got a whole bunch of giveaways. Anyway, so kind of the big push is I'm supposed to be talking about the new Atlas. It's kind of the new download that's been pushing for the kind of the higher ups, those who've been playing the game for quite a while. Now Atlas itself is kind of an expansion on that multiplayer we were looking at earlier, where you can sit there and go up against another group's fortifications. But Atlas itself is an expansion on the whole three-dimensional world, your guild against other guilds, expanding territory, different fights in different locations, which is definitely a cool thing. You can actually move your dragon around and do a little bit of maneuvering. So it's a nice upgrade. Something that if you have been playing the game for a while, I'm sure you know more about it than I do. If you haven't been playing the game and you're interested in it, it gives you something that you can work up towards. I know they have a lot of different events and stuff with this as well. Let's see. Anyway, so obviously I'm definitely new in the game and having quite the fun time. Just for me, I don't mind building things. I look and say, oh, okay, I can't wait till the next level and see, what this artillery is going to do. What's it going to become? Oh, sweet, it has 3 cannons on it now instead of 2. And so, I'm sure it doesn't do much against players who actually play the game, but it's a fun thing to do. Alrighty. So we need to figure out something else to do. I'm gonna see about if we can see if we're done. Should be done down here with the new expansion units that we just put in. Okay. And there we are. See, these are done. Yay! And we got a little bit of bump up on our overall health. And as you guys can see, these tanks are pretty worthless. There's just, one of each. So we're going to go ahead and just upgrade them right away. And I'm going to, since I've got all the goodies to work with them, I'm going to go ahead and finish these all up. So I'm moving through. So you guys can see the fortification's gone from 1 cannon to 2. And I'm going to go ahead and use, and if you guys want to speed through it, you can go ahead and gain things like, little clock items that advance the completion of items quicker. You can get those while you're doing the multiplayer. You pick those up as rewards and prizes. There's a whole bunch of daily giveaways you can get. Goku Black, over 9,000 Subarashi. What's up, dude? You guys could be Namekians, making dragons, right? Totally. We love Namekians. The game has been invading your ads. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I know Mob Crush has been making a big play this week on this particular game, and that probably has something to do with it. I mean, there's different types of defensive structures, like this little guy right here. Give you guys some info on it. What he does is he creates these little towers, and basically they can absorb attacks and then blow stuff up, which is always cool. So those type of things are kind of fun. And then this is also a defensive structure, which is also offensive too. Sends both a laser beam and a shield to surrounding units. So it'll actually attack the enemy as he comes in, but at the same time he will also kind of deflect some of the shots from the enemy. If an enemy happens to be attacking your fortress while you're here, you can actually take control of all your units, which is cool. Got to feed them dragons; they're very hungry, and you can actually fight against the enemy who's attacking your fortress, which is fun. That is actually player versus player, and it's definitely a way that it can be done. I haven't actually successfully defended a fortress yet, so I can't say that I've been able to. Is the game free-to-play friendly? Yes, it is actually. Totally free-to-play friendly. Of course, I've got more resources right now because of the review, but like when I first started playing the game, I played it for about a week. Didn't spend a dime. I know that you can spend was it like $1.50 or something for a month for the. They've got a specialty account. Basically, it unlocks and doubles all the goodies that you get back from the game, and it's like if you've got a couple of bucks that you're willing to throw for $1.50 to basically increase the gameplay, that definitely helps. But if you want to go total free to play, then yes, the game is completely free to play friendly. You just need to be patient. Like for me, I'm sitting there going, okay, so I want to update this. I need to wait, the next 11 hours before this little forest will clear out, and I can put a tower or something there. So I don't want to spend the money to expand it and make it go faster. I'm patient. So as long as you got patience, then yeah, then it's not going to cost you a thing. The resources, you get those from actually building up, you've got the resources, the little log mills and stuff, and they allow you to actually build your items. Because everything in this game, even though it starts off with wood, it all turns into metal at some point. It's like, oh, okay, that's my resources. We needed metal. Okay. And so you can see your resources are up here in the upper right-hand corner. Let's see here. And of course, you can find this game over on Google Play and in the App Store. So they're both places. Yay, free-to-play friendly games. Yep, we gotta love them free-to-play friendly games there, Anime Boy. Good questions, guys. So, VDVN, what's up, dude? Saw you from last night. We had a long night last night in the streams, didn't we? Let's see. Also, another aspect of the game, I'll show you guys right now. There's this little research center, which I'm sure it does something. I'm sure there'd be like a veteran player somewhere who'll tell me that I'm a noob for not knowing what the research center does. But I've gone ahead and kind of done some research in areas. I'm guessing like the more research you do on different eggs and whatnot, they allow you eventually to actually like probably mutate the eggs, or they can evolve or something along those lines. So there's just definitely different aspects of this. This little thing over here, little harbor crate, this basically gives you kind of a daily login rewards. And we're going to go back and take our dragons, because it's more fun when we blow stuff up, right? We're going to take our dragons, and we're going to go back to that little fortress I've been trying to take down. Because that's really the meat and potatoes of the game, is the multiplayer. the multiplayer aspect of it, and everything else. So that's where we're going. Alright, we're going to take on this one now. And what's up? Hey Mark, how you doing, man? We are playing War Dragons. And it looks like we are in for another shout out. Perfect timing, Mark. It's like, geez, you guys have like the best timing in the world. So, yeah, so Mark, anybody who's just joining right now, we are doing War Dragons. It is a real-time strategy game, fully 3D worlds, and actually it's a lot of multiplayer and co-op as well. If you join a guild, which is it's really suggested, if you do any multiplayer, you got to be part of a guild or you got to create your own guild. Once people join into your guild, they can actually send you resources, so you can actually share it. You can bank your resources. And I know that's like one of the big things about the new Atlas program as well, is the ability to bank and to get, the more territory you end up increasing, the better you end up having with the better I guess, but taxes and interest you end up getting on the items that you actually do bank off, the wood and the gold and the other items that you can collect, the rubies and stuff within the game. Let's see. There are well over 150 different dragons that you can explore and create and mold and everything else within this game, which I like because 150, you figure, like I've only got like maybe 6 or 7 that I've just randomly ran across in different levels. You start off with common and rares and then super rares and then work your way up to legendary characters that just do insane damage. Bye, Dragon Buddy. I got shot at by arrows. There we go. Let's see what this little guy can do. You gotta love wasting stuff. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do another shot here and see if we can... Nice. Take down the tower again here. Sinking some ships. And we're going to fly away. Before he dies, we're going to run him away. Run away! Alright, we're going to go ahead and finish him up with this guy. This guy. I do like some of these super attacks. The animations are pretty cool. There we go. Alright, so we got another one down. That'll actually allow us to get more points. Those points are what we get to drive forward into the game. So anyway, definitely wanted to give that big shout out there to War Dragons. You guys, this game's pretty cool. I like the 3D to it. I do like that each dragon design, from what I've understood, they're not just copied out of other games. Each design on each dragon is actually rendered out individually and in-house, which is very cool. It's like, here, I'll actually show you guys. We'll go to the training center real quick. So if we go into the training realm, you can actually see some of these things up close. They're really cool. So I'll get through here. It's going to say, congratulations, you got more points under your belt. Yay! And of course, the more points we get, the more goodies and rewards we get for taking down the enemy. So right here, go into the training. We're going to go to view our dragons. So the actual rendering 3D design of these dragons is very nice. I mean, just the details. It's very cool. Swatch it up. We'll go with another one here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, yeah. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, I have a lot of respect for a company that actually puts that much detail into all their different cards, characters, and sprites. They're all just unique and different, you know, different, not just like different color, but different kind of textures and renderings, and the scales are all different. Their animations are all individual and unique, which, you know, is very cool. So, just wanted to kind of show that off a little bit too. Yeah, the dragons are not just fun to play with, but they look pretty cool, you know, and that's
I am neither
huge.
Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one that will defeat you.
Alrighty, so wow, Mark just threw up a wonderful $2 donation here in the chat. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, no problem, Van. No more. No problem, man. So, $2. That's for the intro to the game. No problem. I appreciate that. So, guys, we are probably looking at... Let's do one more run. Actually, let's go see what's happening over here in our little land. So these are just about... They're going to take a little while. I'm going to let those finish up on their own time. So if you guys look at what the other cannons I have, if I were to upgrade them, as you can see, I'm sure they go up to at least what, level 10? And I'm sure the further you go along in the game, the better the equipment is for defending. Some of the ones that were really doing a lot of damage to my dragons, I'm sure they were much higher level than what I can do, what I could possibly spit out. We're going to run one more. Ooh, we did actually collect something. Cool. So we got some of these little golden dragon eggs. The little golden dragon eggs, these actually are your currency to evolve, hatch, and grow your dragon through the incubator. So you'll need to collect these throughout the game. They're their own kind of currency directly for the growth of the dragons, which is a big thing. Alright, we're going to start another mission here. I'm going to take on another difficult challenge. There we go. One with a whole bunch of different stuff we can blow up. So if we had them, like I said before, if we had the multiplayer, it would basically go, I would go a turn, and then my co-op friend would go a turn, and then you would go a turn, and it allows us to attack bigger bases and do it all together. And instead of me having to just take 3 of my dragons and then they all die, because I do know that if you can complete a full challenge with just one of your dragons, you get the maximum amount of experience. If you have to, yeah, I thought I had a couple of these little items you can attach. But if you have to use multiple dragons, then your experience gets split up amongst everybody. Plus, you love the Gogeta pop-up. Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't expecting to actually get anything today. So, like right there, if you guys see, there's like some crazy shielding that's protecting these guys. I'm sure that's from the tower that I've been building. So those towers that I've been building, that's what they do. They basically shield everybody around them, which is very cool. And we're just probably not even get past this one island. Now, my understanding is when you do get past one island, there we go. When you do get past one island, you collect all the resources that were from that island. So in this case, I may not be able to get to the one island, or I may not be able to get through the entire thing, but if I can at least defeat the island itself. Like that, then at least we can get some resources out of it, which is always a big part of these kind of games. It's like if you can go out, if you're low on resources, and you just don't want to wait all that time, and we're dead. Then you go out and you attack other bases. You get their goodies as well. Let's see. See you later, Mark. Have a good day, man. I do think we're getting close to the end of today's stream. Let's see, they'll want me to train. We'll train this little guy up. Afterwards, you can do training, which you get from the experience points, as well as if you have any food that you've been able to collect. And that'll help strengthen your dragon, get him a little bit better for the next time. Like any RTS, any other real-time strategy game, it's all pretty basic stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start the outro today, guys. kind of in conclusion, if you have not thought about playing this, or if you've even seen it, like I for one, I had actually seen the commercials. I know a lot of you guys have seen it this week, especially because Mob Crush is just huge on promoting and getting out games. I know they do it on a weekly basis. This week has definitely been the whole War Dragons thing, and I've seen the ads before. I mean, it's not a new game, but they do have the new mode. The Atlas mode has just been out, and I know a lot of guys are clamoring for that, and especially those who've been in the game. And obviously myself, being a noob, I can't really say that I've got any huge or terrible experience in this thing, other than just kind of a first impressions on the game. I do like that there is the opportunity for multiplayer. I do like that there's an opportunity for co-op, which I'm always a big fan of in in these mobile games. Let's see what's going on down here. All right. Anyway, so if you have been, basically, I'm kind of looking at it going, I had an opportunity to play a game, I got into it, I was like, you take your time, the more you get into it, this might be the game that you really enjoy, especially if you're huge into the whole RTS, real-time strategy. If you like to collect those dragons, I'm sure that the more you get into it, the cooler they get. I've seen some YouTubers playing with some of the higher-end, the legendary characters, and that's pretty cool. I mean, I like that. Like, you just go through, they just come through, they just one shot, and they just destroy everything on the map. And then some of the defenses that you can get into, they can get pretty crazy. And then when you actually start planning that strategy together with your with your comrades in your guilds, and you guys start going on and expanding and taking over this giant world map. And when I'm saying a big world map, I'm not joking. Like, each one of these regions are huge, and from what I could see, there were like 70 or 80 regions so far in the game, in the new Atlas expansion, and they're constantly bringing out more expansions, more regions that they're going to add to it. They really want to go with this whole alliances and warfare and all that kind of stuff, and that's going to be a big aspect, a big push with the Atlas program. They took this base core game that I've been playing, that you guys can see. It's a real basic, easy to understand. You can pick up on it, and then once you've mastered it and you've understood how to do it, and you can defend your base and you can go out and attack other bases. Then the Atlas program opens up and allows you to really expand upon the world, to make more friends and really just kind of grow your notoriety within the game. I mean, the nice thing about this game too is that they've got their own ranking system too. So if you do get to the point where you're in the upper echelon in the game, you can definitely enjoy seeing your name up there as, hey, you're the #1 out of 300,000 players who currently can qualify on the rank. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do my last run here today, and then we'll go ahead and do a finish up here. Ooh, get some free items. Yay, items! No, I'm good. Okay, what else? There we are. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I'll continue playing the game or not. We'll see. I mean, it's an interesting one. I'll definitely give it probably more of a read, more of a go as time goes on here. I'd like to definitely thank War Dragons for giving me an opportunity to play, letting us see kind of how the game goes and progresses, and I think I'd like to play the game just far enough to see how far the whole the Atlas program goes. I mean, they're definitely playing it a lot. Yeah, they're making Atlas into this huge thing, which is cool. Pull out real quick. The whole Atlas program is cool. They're making it into a big to do, and I would love to see how it is. I wish I could actually play it, just kind of see the maneuvering, the territory takeover, all of that. Yep. Anyways, again, guys, if you want to try your hand at it, see what you can do in this kind of game, then definitely head over to the App Store or Google Play. It's available over there right now for download. It is a free-to-play game. You don't have to worry about spending any money on it. Yeah, that's right, I took off the whole top of that. That's what I do. That's what our dragon does, and then he dies. Fly away, dragon! Fly away! And, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Did we die? Is that what happened? Yeah, we died. Okay, whatever. So yeah, definitely get it over in the Google Play Store, guys. Again, if you download the game and you stream it this weekend on Mob Crush, you definitely have an opportunity to win some prizes. They've got T-shirts and other swag you can use for your stream. I definitely encourage everybody just to give the game a try. You never know. You never know if it's something that you're interested in or not. Oh, apparently I'm going. Don't die, don't die, and I died. Alright, there we go, guys. So that will do that. Anyway, that ends that. Rip Nate's Dragon Run. Hey Regina, what's over on Mob Crush? What you up to? And Cameron Shope, what are you up to, man? And God Loves TV. Well, God Loves TV, you probably should know that this is a sponsored stream. We've been asked to go ahead and check the game out. We enjoyed it. It was definitely fun, definitely a good read. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining in, hanging out with us today. If anybody wants to hit me up and join my little guild that I made, it is the Grinders Cove. If anybody wants to take a look at that. And of course, if we do more of the multiplayer, we can join me and kick some butt on some of these other hard-to-complete missions. I'd always appreciate that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign out for the day. We will be streaming later tonight as well. There will be... actually, yeah, we'll be streaming later tonight. So I'll go ahead and check you guys out later.